What's up everyone, and welcome to the Pokemon Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire special demo. The English version has finally come out in North America, and so I can finally play this in English for you guys. Last time we actually played the Japanese version, and I said that I was going to do all of the stuff available in this when the English version came out. And now I finally have my hands on this. It actually just came out today. If you signed up through the Pokemon Trainer Club, which I mentioned in a couple of videos, you can get an email with a code for it. I actually never got my code though, or at least not yet. I heard that some people, it might take a little bit longer. So if you signed up and have not received it yet, be patient. I'm sure that everyone will get it soon enough. But thankfully, my friend Jethrotex actually had 2 codes. So thank you so much to Jethrotex for helping me out and getting me this code. And actually now, if we navigate over there, you can see I've got the Pokemon Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire special demo North America version. So go check him out. Leave him my thank yous for giving me this. I really can't thank him enough for this. So now we finally get to play this in English. Let's go ahead and unwrap this present. Came directly from Reggie Fils-Aimé himself. He flew down here and hand-delivered this present. And now we're gonna unwrap it and see what is inside. The Pokemon Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire special demo version in English. I am so excited. I said that when the English one came out, which is now, I would do every feature available in this demo as sort of hype up for the actual game, and I just really enjoyed playing through the Japanese one. It's gonna be even better now that we understand what the story is all about. So if you guys are as excited as I am, be sure to leave a like down below, and without further ado, let's get to it. Here we are, ladies and gentlemen, we've made it. What's kind of strange is that it actually has a language selector, whereas the Japanese version was only in Japanese. So that's kind of weird because this one even had the option to put it in Japanese. So I don't know what's up with that. Maybe the Japanese version should have had a language select too, but I guess everyone in Japan should know Japanese. Not necessarily everyone in North America would know just English. So I guess it makes sense. Anyway, let's go ahead and press start and get right into this. So like I said, we're going to focus a lot more on the story this time around, since with the Japanese version, I focused a lot more on the gameplay aspects. If you guys didn't check that out, be sure to do so, because I know that in this demo, I guess I won't spoil what it is, even though the thumbnail probably did by now. There is a different Mega Evolution that you can get at the end of this first playthrough. In the Japanese one, there's an exclusive one that you can only get through the Japanese version of the demo, so that is Mega Steelix. Go and check it out if you have not seen Mega Steelix. Go check out the Japanese version playthrough that I did. It is a couple of days ago only, so you should be able to find it pretty easily. Otherwise, I'll probably put it in the description. Anyway, here we are in Mossdeep City. Once again, Latias has brought us here. If you actually reset the demo and get the bubble title screen, we had the fire one, you can get the opposite legendary, so you'll have Latios flying you around. And actually, every time you start up the demo, it'll be a different one. So we've made it. I literally said that as we started, and apparently that's what Steven says too. Thank you, Latias. You've helped me immensely. Yeah. Those sound effects, man. I was looking back at some of my old videos, and I always seem to do these really weird sound effects whenever Pokemon do their yells. Sorry about that. I just bumped you guys in the face there. My bad. This is Mossdeep City. It is a town where scientists work day and night on the research aiming to reach the great expanse of space. That is pretty intense. I've said so many times that I hope you can actually go into space in this game, whether it be through some kind of DLC that will come later, or a special event item like they used to do back in the day. Now they don't do that anymore, or at least not that often. I've received a message from a professor I know, asking if we could come and help him. It seems that some rather bad people have been trying to steal his research results for themselves. We should hurry to the Space Center at once. Come with me, Orlando. So yeah, in this demo, our name is actually Orlando, which a lot of people have told me that it might still be Brendan in the official game, and that's just what they do for the demo, because they want it to be something that starts with O, and then for May, her name is going to be something that starts with A as the name. I don't know what it is, because in this demo, you can only play as Brendan or Orlando. This is the Space Center. The professor should be with... There he is! Oh, never mind, it's not the professor. Grr! Potential obstacle spotted. You plan to get in the way of us Team Magma members, don't you? Don't think we'll hold back, even if one of you is a child and the other is quite a stunning male specimen. Well then, I mean, I guess that's what Steven is. If you put it that way, then it looks like we have little choice. We will have to battle our way through this. But I ain't got no Pokemon, Steven. What am I supposed to battle with? I want you to battle alongside me and my Pokemon. If you agree, then choose from these 3 Pokeballs. Select the one you want at your side in battle. So in this special demo, we have the choice of Grovyle, Combuskin, or Marshtomp. I didn't really hover over them in the order that I said them, but Grovyle, Combuskin, and Marshtomp. In the Japanese demo, I actually picked Marshtomp. In the end, you're actually going to have all 3 of them, so it doesn't really matter which one you pick. But this time around, I am actually going to pick Grovyle since last time I picked Marshtomp. And this is not really indicating which starter I'm going to pick in the actual game. I'm still pretty undecided, aside from the fact that I'm not going to be picking Torchic. Not because I don't have anything against Torchic personally, but just because Mega Blaziken was already in X and Y, and we played a lot with it there, so don't really want to use that again. But yeah, in this demo at least, we'll get to use all 3 of them, at least when we come back and do the rest of it. There's a lot more stuff that you can do. You can actually play this up to 10 times, and each time get a different reward. But obviously, we are Grovyle. We still don't have our Mega Evolution, kind of a spoiler, but yeah, you do end up getting the Mega Evolutions for the starters here. I think I might this time around divide this into 2 parts actually. So this first part will focus more on the 3 starter Mega Evolutions, and well, actually mostly Mega Sceptile actually, since that's the one that we'll have. But we do get another one later on, which I think I'll show off in the next part. I do want to do all of this demo, all 10 playthroughs, and actually if you play it daily, you can even get a special event to happen where you get to double battle with May a lot, so I want to try and do that. We, Team Magma, have already discovered the location of that Mega Evolving Pokemon. Now it is time we make for that island. So they are looking for a special Mega Evolving Pokemon. I didn't read that first line of dialogue there, but I don't think they mention exactly who it is, as Steven himself doesn't even know. My goodness, if it isn't young Steven. So you came to my rescue as asked. Well, I do thank you for that. No need to thank me, and I wasn't alone. This is Orlando. He helped me battle those thugs. Together we sent them running. Indeed, indeed, I owe you as well. I'm sure I have you to thank for no one's getting hurt seriously. However, it appears that the situation is already desperate. That something or other who has just here was stole some of our findings about Mega Evolution. I couldn't even, that team something or other. What? They have even learned the location of a certain Pokemon that is capable of Mega Evolution. I'm afraid the Pokemon will be captured by these criminally inclined wretches. I see, that is not something we can ignore. Orlando, I have a favor to ask. Please come with me. Come and protect the Pokemon from those thieves. Well, I guess that's what we're gonna go do. Mr. Scientist is gonna get left right behind. I'm sorry, pal. I've gotten the coordinates from the professor, so I know which direction to go. As soon as you feel ready, speak with me. And now we finally get to control our character here, which is pretty exciting. In case you guys didn't watch the Japanese version demo that I did a playthrough of, let's go through real quick. Now, if you use the D-pad, you just walk along. Well, I guess it's just like X and Y. The D-pad just allows you to run around and actually just walk if you don't hold down the B button. But the circle pad, instead of popping out skates, will allow you to free walk, which, you know, not as exciting as skates, but again, you aren't locked to like a grid or anything, so you can walk wherever you want. And if you lightly tilt the circle pad, you'll see that you begin to do this sort of creep walk here. I really like doing this. It's just so cool. It's like, I'm gonna get you, Steven. I'm gonna get you. And then you can't get him because can't really. You can go super duper slow with this though. Look at this. I don't even think you could do that like in real life. I would just fall over standing on one leg for that long. But no longer are there skates. You can still free roam, run around with the circle pad though. And like I said, the D-pad will lock you down sort of like a grid fashion, like the good old regular Pokemon games. But we are in Mossdeep City, in case that wasn't obvious from the music and just the way the city looks. It looks so amazing with the new Pokemon X and Y 3D graphics. All of the doors, however, are going to be locked, aside from this one, which is there's going to be an invisible obstacle. I don't know if later on you can open that in the demo itself, or if this is some kind of event that will be in the actual game, but I found this kind of mysterious because every other door is locked. Oh, this is Steven's house. Is this some kind of Pokemon trick? Well, it's probably going to be because you need to use the Silph Scope. I think it's probably just like a hint that the Silph Scope is still going to be in the game, but I don't know if Steven's house will be locked in the actual game. Let's talk to this kid here. The guy who lives in that house, Steven, is always giving me weird stones. Is collecting rocks really all that fun? I don't get it. Well, now we do get it. Back in the day, it was just kind of weird that Steven would collect rocks. He never really knew what was going on with him. He just kind of seemed like a guy, kind of weird guy that collected stones. But now we know that he knows the secret of Mega Evolution, which is really cool because back then they were just rocks. Maybe the whole time they planned for Steven to know about Mega Evolution, and you know, back in the day, since we didn't have them, they just said that they were rocks, but maybe the whole time they've been Mega Evolution stones, and now is when we know it. But obviously we have the Mossdeep City Gym. We can't go in here. No, 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 not the gym. You can't go in. I wonder why. Haha, I'm Tate. I'm the gym leader of Mossdeep City. Well, okay. So there's no reason why we can't go in. They just don't want us to. Alright. Awesome. Well, I guess if they don't want you to go in the gym, then we can't go in the gym. Little brother, trusty employee. You may be going to Oldale Town now, but I hope you'll carry on and give the lecture to any new trainers you meet there. Ah, so this is the guy that gives us a little lecture here. Big brother. Oh no, I mean manager. Mr. Manager. Thank you for all you've taught me. I will carry on your lecture for new trainers with pride. Wait, so this is the big brother and this is the little brother. I don't know why this one looks taller, maybe because of the perspective? Probably just the perspective. Either way though, when we want to go on to do the actual mission, all we have to do is go talk to Steven. But I really wanted to check out what all of these people said because back in the Japanese version, I talked to all these people and I was really genuinely curious as to what they have to say because a lot of them give cool hints to the demo itself. It's a white rock! Oh my gosh! Never have I seen something so beautiful in my life. This rock has a special meaning to people at the Space Center. They put it here as their wish for their rockets to fly safely. When you make a wish, what do you use? Do you wish upon a star? I use a wish tag to make it happen. I use the white rock, man. You see a white rock ever in the real world, make a wish because you ain't ever gonna see a white rock as beautiful as the one in Mossdeep City. A voyage on a ship is fine, but crossing the sea with Pokemon using surf, now that's an exhilarating trip, wouldn't you agree, youngster? I would have to agree, but Mr. Bridie's ship, that thing is on a whole nother level. That is quite an experience. So, right over here, we've actually got the rocket ship. I was saying earlier how I hope that they can have you go into space at some point in this game. That would be awesome. Recently, this demo has actually been hacked or just breached or however you like to call it. I don't really know the exact word, but basically, all of the data found in the demo has been cracked, and now we know that there is a battle theme for Deoxys. So, can we maybe hope that you can go into space and go battle Deoxys? I don't really know for sure, but it would certainly be awesome. Either way though, let's finally head over to Steven. I do want to show off you can go over to this swamp area here. Seems like you can't, but yeah, you can. And it's not exactly as big as it used to be, I guess, even though that's over that way. You can't quite access that over there though, but you can get a little bit into the swamp. Now let's finally go talk to Steven. I guess that is all there is in this town. As you do more missions and stuff though, you'll unlock more things in the town that you can do. Looks like you're ready. Shall we go help that Pokemon? Let's have an adventure. I wanted to have that little cutscene there without any audio or, well, commentary, I guess, because it sounds really cool. I've never actually had a chance to really listen to it, but obviously flying on Megalodios and Megalodius is a thing in the games. In this game or in this demo, you actually can't fly and control it yourself, but you get a little glimpse of what the Hoenn region looks like from overhead in the sky, which is really cool. At least you get a glimpse of what it'll be like. Now then, I expect Team Magma and Team Aqua have beat us here in the search for that Pokemon. Orlando, can I ask you to start by having a look around? I'm sure that those fool teams will be around here somewhere. Ah yes, a word of warning. If you step into the tall grass there, wild Pokemon may attack you. Be sure you are ready for them. Well, I mean, you did give us a Sceptile, or well, a Grovyle, who's about to evolve. He's actually at level 35 already, so I think we'll be ready for any Pokemon. Either way, if you aren't ready, look at that, they have nice little paths that don't have any grass in them. But we are totally ready to challenge ourselves a Pokemon, and let's find out what we get. I think for this first one, it's going to be Linoon. Yep, it is going to be Linoon. I think on this first mission, there's only one Pokemon in each patch of grass, and then later on, each patch of grass will contain 2 different Pokemon that you can get in each island that you go to. Basically, the way this demo works is, this is the introductory mission. It's a little bit longer than usual. The other ones, you just kind of go to an island, do whatever Steven asks you to do, and then come back and you get a reward for it. So, pretty simple stuff, but this introduction one is a lot longer and has a story to it, which is what I was really wanted to check, to see if we get any hints as to what we're going to expect from the actual games. Ridiculous! No one warned me about this! To think that Team Aqua would also show up looking for that mega evolving Pokemon. And that girl just now, why is a strong trainer like her here? What should we do now? Oh, Wibble. What the heck does Wibble mean? Who says that? What are you acting so afraid for? We've got nothing to worry about. We've got our admin, Tabitha. Oh my gosh, it's a boy! More interference, gah! What is these words that they're using? Wibble and gah! Why does everyone keep wanting to get in Team Magma's way? I won't let you get away with it! It's kind of cool is they have their own like gang sign, kind of like Team Flare did, except they do it a lot. I like Team Magma's a little bit more. Team Flare's was a little weird, which isn't bad because Team Flare is a weird team in itself. Not a bad thing, you know, I like weird. Weird is good, but their Team Magma's gang sign thing, I guess, just looks a little bit more serious, makes them a little, or look more threatening. But I like that. I like that they gave them that. I'm not sure that if it was in the original games, just because you couldn't really tell, and even in their sprites, they wouldn't really do it. So I think they just added that for a little extra style points, you know, taking a little bit from Team Flare's book here. What? I lost? Of course you did, man. What did you really expect? You had a Zubat. Like, do you really think you can do anything with a Zubat? No one told me you'd be so strong, Wibble. No, no one told me you'd be so weak. Fine, an ace grunt like me will take care of you in the flashiest of flashes. Hoo-yah! Doing the gang sign as well. I like that, man. I don't know why, it just looks so cool. Imagine like a horde of Team Magma grunts coming to approach you and doing that. And then they all do their sign at the same time. Man, that would be awesome. But this girl is going to have Numel, a little bit more threatening than Zubat. But then again, not really. We're just going to go for our... could go another Aerial Ace or Leaf Blade. I guess we'll just go for our Leaf Blade. What's kind of weird is Mega Sceptile is a giant special attacker. And Grovyle here has only physical moves, so I don't think we're really going to be able to make such good use of these attacks once we Mega Evolve. But speaking of that, we are going to get our regular evolution here, level 36 on Grovyle, which means now we are going to be going to evolve. And check this out. This looks awesome, man. I love the new evolution thing. Just like the animation for it. It's like the Pokemon itself is inside the Pokeball, evolving, converting into the purest form of energy, and then evolving into their final form. We've got ourselves a Sceptile. I love this, man. It's just the little things, just the little changes that make this game look so cool visually compared to X and Y. Even though they're kind of the same graphics, just the little animations and details that they added make it look so awesome. What? What do you mean you're not Team Aqua? Huh? You're here to protect that Pokemon. Not to mention it, that girl who beat you before was saying something like that. Sheesh, everyone sure does get excited when it's a Mega Evolving Pokemon, huh? Yeah, I think she just about summed up everyone in the Pokemon community, like, on the internet. Anytime a Mega Evolution comes out, everyone is so excited. Wait, did you just make a Catch-22? What? Expanding the land and sea makes the sea... What? Expanding the land makes the sea shrink. Expanding the sea makes the land shrink. It's one of those things, you know? What do you call it? Catch-22. I don't know what that is, man. Isn't it that a band? I mean, maybe it's like an actual reference to something. I don't know. That guy's talking about Primal Reversion. We're not supposed to know about that yet, man. Oh my gosh, it's May! You jerks! You 2-on-1 is a fair battle? And you call yourselves adults too. Never mind your weird outfits and those stripes. Are we being unfair? Do I really look weird? You nitwit, why are you acting so shocked? It's fine. We in Team Aqua do what we must in order to help Pokemon. Got it? That means we can be unfair or as bad as we have to be. And I don't know about you, but I totally rock my uniform. Do you see this midriff? I've got more style than I know what to do with. That guy over there is just does not know what is happening. I like how they're still, look at her face. That's so cute, man. Orlando, why are you here? I'm here to stop these ruffians, of course. What? Another brat? Fine then. I'll show you why people compare us in Team Aqua to mighty Poseidon. I'll take you on mano a mano, fair and square. Throwing in a little Spanish. I like that, man. I like that. Mano a mano. What's that, like mango to mango? That's what you're saying, right? I speak Spanish, man. I'm actually kidding. I do speak Spanish. It just means mano a mano. That's weird, actually. Literally, it translates to hand in hand, but that's not. Sorry. Hand to hand, I guess. It's like you're gonna take them on in hand-to-hand combat, but we're having a Pokemon battle. I don't know exactly how you translate that then, because the literal translation is that hand-to-hand, or hand-in-hand, or hand-to-hand. Yeah, hand-to-hand. I don't know, man. Let's not worry about it. Maybe mano a mano wasn't such a hot idea. Yeah, maybe talking about mano a mano wasn't such a hot idea for myself. Fine! I ranked as the 25th highest grunt in Team Aqua. We'll clean up this mess for you in no time. The 25th highest grunt. Well, I don't know exactly how many Team Aqua grunts there are, but I'm gonna guess there's somewhere around 25. And you being the 25th one makes you have a Carvana, apparently, so that thing is definitely going to go down to a Leaf Blade. Only worry we really have is that rough skin. Going to do a little bit to us, but not a big deal. Goodbye, Carvana. I like that Mega Sharpedo is coming, and they're kind of having a lot of Pokemon that have Mega Evolution. Well, I guess it is Team Aqua and Magma. They definitely gave Sharpedo and Camerupt, so maybe Zubat and Poochyena one day will also get their Mega Evolutions, except it'll be Mightyena and, like, I guess Crobat. I didn't think you'd be so good at drawing out your Pokemon's power. I'll be listing your name in our notebook of our troublesome opponents after this, so beware. Oh boy, don't want to get on that notebook, man. Get on the troublesome opponents notebook, and that's pretty much it. That's worse than prison, man. The troublesome opponents notebook, jeez. Thanks for helping out, Orlando. Oh, your Pokemon's looking a bit tired there. Let me heal it right up for you. Wow, May, so considerate, man. Meanwhile, this whole time, this lady's just sitting down there on the bottom screen, giving us the news. I don't know if, I guess, you probably can't see that, but I'll show it at some point after this. There, ready for action? My dad asked me to come to this island to survey some Pokemon that supposedly live here. But with all these weirdos decked out in red and blue trying to go after the local Pokemon, I couldn't just stand back and watch, you know? But there's a couple of guys ahead who seem way stronger than the two we just faced. I guess they're bosses or something. I tried to fight him, but me and my team didn't stand a chance. But you and your Pokemon, Orlando, you might be able to win where I couldn't. Don't push it too hard, though. Cross your heart, okay? Alright, May, I guess. Let me take a second real quick to show off the bottom screen. This entire time throughout this whole demo, this is what's been on the bottom screen. Is literally just a lady chilling down there, giving us news about random stuff that doesn't really matter, but I guess if you do take a second to read it, you might get some cool hints or like little details that you might miss. So, you know, it kind of goes by too fast for me to even read it though, so not sure. But you can see, talking about the daycare, talking about contests, talking about pushing the circle pad slowly to get some creepy crawly going. This is the rest of the bottom screen though. You can check your Pokemon, obviously check your stats and stuff. This is, I guess, standard stuff even in the regular games, but all we have available is the bag and Pokemon. So let's check out our bag real quick, and you'll see that we've got just 3 Hyper Potions, 3 full heals, and that is pretty much it. We are about to get a really cool key item from Steven though, so let's go and do that. Sneak through the grass though, because we don't want any wild Pokemon to sneak up on us. Uh-oh. I don't know if that even affects it. I think in here though you can find Loudred. Let's just find out. Because outside there were Linus. I think in here there are Loudreds. Oh no, it's Nosepass. I know that you can find Loudred in a later on route or one of the islands that you get to visit later on. But I guess for now we have Mr. Nosepass. We're going to sneak out of this grass and go check out what is over here. It is the Team Aqua and Magma admins, Tabitha and Matt. You there, oversized brute. Clear the path. We, the mighty Team Magma, will be the ones to obtain that Mega Evolving Pokemon.
What? You got a screw loose or something? Look at you, little Makuhita man.
Makuhita man? Ah! I have never been so humiliated. You compare me, Tabitha, the next chief of admin of Team Magma, to a Makuhita. You would better at least make it a Hariyama.
You're pretty funny, little man. I love funny, interesting dudes. That's why I love my bro Archie. That's it, bro. Let's smash it out in a battle. I'm gonna love you to bits.
The heck is up with this guy? He's gonna crush you with his love. I don't understand this brute at all. Fighting? It looks as though I have no choice. I'll give you a good taste of the overwhelming power in admin wheels.
Oh, that sounds pretty fun. Come at me, little man.
You're gonna be dealing with another little man today by the name of me. Why the heck do I keep just like destroying my microphone? Not really destroying it, I just keep like hitting it on accident. Haha, seems like that child's here to get in our way. Maybe this no time for me to be picking fights with oversized brutes. Or making this. Why am I like skipping words over? I don't know, maybe it's a little bit too early in the morning. I apologize, I've been like skipping words and just misreading. My friend, I suggest we call a temporary truce. Let's work together to wipe this miserable child. That my computer just went black, so I couldn't even. Meddling child.
Haha, that's a good idea, bro. My funny little man. You, me, and our Pokemon are gonna have a real good time later. A no-holds-barred barrage, bro. Ho-ho, hoo-ha-ha, hoo-ha, 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 hee-ha.
Can we just battle these guys? Let's crush this impudent child.
Now let's rough you up real nice.
Come on, man. These guys, why they talk so much. It's like Dragon Ball Z right now, how much they talk before a battle. Sorry it took me so long. Now I see what we have here. So these are some of the bosses of Team Magma and Aqua. I admit I am a bit surprised to see them joining forces. It matters little. We will battle together, Orlando. Before we do though, let me teach your Sceptile a little something. Oh, so this is what this is. I thought this was Steven giving you the Mega Stone, but Steven is the one that is going to give your Pokemon Frenzy Plant. I don't know if it always replaces Agility. Maybe you can swap the last move to something else, and then it'll replace that. All I know is that it replaces the last move slot, so it either is always Agility or it's the last move slot. But he is going to give us the Mega Bracelet, which of course is going to allow us to go and do some Mega Evolution. The Mega Bracelet that I just gave you is set with a mysterious stone known as a Keystone. It is a stone with the power to bind you and your Pokemon together. Ah yes, and we should give your Sceptile this to hold as well. We are going to get the Sceptilite. Sceptilite? With the Keystone you hold and the Mega Stone Sceptile now holds, the bonds that you tie together should allow you to draw forth the great power of Mega Evolution. Don't you feel it's time we tested that power? Appiaya! What is that? Appiaya! I pray you don't underestimate me. Admin Tabitha of Team Aqua is not about to fall for any last-minute trickery.
Hoo ha ha ha! You two look pretty funny too. I'm gonna enjoy punishment there. Yeah! Words that I can't say.
Let's battle it out with Team Aqua and Magma. The admins Tabitha and Matt. So I guess his name is Matt. I always think that maybe his name isn't going to be Matt, but it ends up being Matt because he just doesn't really look like a Matt. Matt, I don't know why. It's just kind of a little bit of a too normal name for like all these Pokemon characters. Though I guess Steven is also kind of a normal name. Orlando, not quite as much. But now, if you guys will kindly look at this bottom screen that has just popped up, you can see that we've got a couple of new options. Actually, let me show off this part here because it is really cool, the design choice that they went with. The fight, I don't know if this is, I think it was just a circle before, but the bag, the run, and the Pokemon symbols, they have actual little symbols corresponding. So obviously, the bag is a little suitcase, run is a little shoe, Pokemon has a little Pokeball, which is cool. But going into the actual fighting, we now have Mega Evolution that we can activate. And we're going to go ahead and use our new move, Frenzy Plant, on Sharpedo here. Another cool thing is I was talking about Mega Sharpedo and Mega Camerupt. Look at the two Pokemon that are out on the field right now. Not our Sceptile, who's about to go Mega Sceptile, but the two on the enemy side. Sharpedo and Camerupt. Could they be Mega Evolutions? I don't know. But this guy is. It's morphin time. We've got Mega Metagross. And not just that, but this guy is shiny. Holy moly, this is so cool. Oh man, of course we're going to miss our freaking Frenzy Plant. We really missed both of our attacks. Are you for real? Well, I guess that at least revealed that they aren't Mega Evolutions. They're actually just going to be regular Sharpedo and Camerupt. But still kind of cool that they're using those Pokemon, showing off that those have Mega Evolutions. Well, I mean, if you know it, then it's cool, because it's like, yo, they have Mega Evolutions, but they didn't use them, so I guess it doesn't matter. But like I said, Mega Sceptile is a huge special attacker, which is weird, because they gave him mostly physical attacks. Frenzy Plant is, of course, a special move, but it missed, so we're not going to get to show that off. Instead, we're just going to go for our standard Leaf Blade here on Mr. Sharpedo. That was a really strong Bullet Punch from Mega Metagross. I think my Mega Metagross is going to be a little bit more heavy on attack than defense is, which a lot of people thought that it would be bulkier, but I think it's going to be more of a physical sweeper kind of guy instead of tanky kind of, I guess, a bulky attacker.
Heon! Oh no! That's a loss I can be proud of.
Why would you be proud of that? You got destroyed by 2 Mega Evolutions, man. I guess maybe that's why they're proud. It's because he got destroyed by Megas, but... Ah! How could this be? For an admin like me to lose to some child and a silver-haired pretty boy. My evaluation from Leader Maxie will surely go down if he learns of this.
Ho ho! You fellows are strong! I can't get enough of you!
Matt can't get enough of anyone. Remember this moment, child, and you there, pretty boy. Someday I'll pay you back for this. Yeah, 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 yeah. Hoo ha 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 ha. It's like Johnny Bravo and Dexter. What is going on? What's the thing that Johnny Bravo did?
Hoo ha ha. I'll be looking forward to meeting you two again.
And that's it. We're just gonna let them go. Alright, Steven. Good work, Orlando. That was a perfect Mega Evolution. It held such strength, even though this was your first time using it in battle. I'm practically trembling with excitement at the limitless potential I sense in you. What if you don't even use the Mega Evolution in that battle? What if, like, you don't even know that Mega Evolution is a thing, so you're just like, oh, I guess I don't have to use it? Would Steven, like, still say that, or would he just be like, you probably should have used a Mega Man. That would have been a little bit smarter. But anyway, what did you think of my Mega Metagross? It was okay. Its rugged white body, so cool to the touch. Its beauty grows with Mega Evolution. Steven, I think you might have a problem, bro. I mean, all these people calling you pretty boy and whatnot, and then you're just like kind of chilling there with Mega Metagross, or I guess just Metagross, but you know, you had a Mega in that battle. Yes, I think the day may come when I will be able to entrust this Metagross to you. But now we have scared off the crooks, so shall we go and meet the Pokemon said to be capable of Mega Evolution? Let's do it, man. I mean, I'm as ready as ever, or as I'll ever be, so I guess you might be ready as well. Now we have to actually head over there, so got a little bit of walking to do, but he did say there that he is going to entrust that Mega Metagross to us one day. I think he might just be implying the fact that they are going to have that event where you can download the shiny Mega Metagross, but it'll be kind of cool if the original trainer is Steven. I don't know if it is, because I think Torchic was... I don't know what Torchic was. All I know is that you couldn't nickname it, at least the original one that you get, so maybe it will be Steven's Mega Metagross. Who knows, man? It seems like the Mega Evolving Pokemon is in that tall grass there. If you were to face it in battle, it might accept you as well. Here you go, throw a Pokeball to try and catch that Pokemon. So now we finally have Pokeballs. I don't know if we can go back and catch something else. I know that we're supposed to head into that grass. Oh, guess we can't go. What's this? Where are you going? An opponent stands before you, waiting to be impressed by your skills. I don't see anything, man. All I see is a patch of grass. So, I mean, do you mean this rock, or like maybe this rock over here? Like maybe this mountain over here? All right, we're gonna sneak up on this guy though. Obviously, there is a Pokemon hiding in there, so we are gonna gently creep up on it, just so that it doesn't expect that we're coming for it. Let's slowly go in there. I'm gonna get you. One of these days. It's gonna take a while, but we'll get there eventually. Oh, there we are. Man, that's kind of a minor thing, but it just looks so cool when you're like sneaking up like that. It is going to be Glalie though, and as Steven said, it's a Mega Evolving Pokemon, so that's right. Mega Glalie is in this game indeed. I don't think you can really kill this guy, so we're just going to go ahead and Mega Evolve once again. It's morphin time for Mega Sceptile. And I don't think that you can kill this guy in one hit. Like, they want you to catch this thing. They definitely do. But I don't know what happens if you end up, like, killing it. I thought for a second we might actually kill it there, but not quite. It was a critical hit. Didn't really take it out. Wow, he's going to get a crit back on us. But the catch rate for it and all that has been lowered drastically just so that you can catch it. So we're going to go ahead and do that. Because if you do catch it, you get to nickname this guy. I think if you don't catch it, you'll still get one, but you won't get to give it a nickname or anything like that. So we're definitely going to try and catch ourselves one here. Maybe actually Steven prevents you from even killing it, or maybe it itself will remain alive at 1 HP or something. I don't exactly know, but there we go. We caught ourselves a Glalie, and we can give it a nice nickname here. Like I said, in the Japanese version, you'll get yourself a Mega Steelix. Here we're going to have Mega Glalie, though. So what do we want to name this guy? What do we want to name him? I named Steelix Glalie. Or, no, what the, I named Steelix Gary, so let's give this guy a Japanese name. Like, I don't know any Japanese names. Sora. Let's name him Sora. Because why the heck not? Sora means sky, something that Glalie will never get to reach. So let's name him that. The Pokemon seems to have accepted you after your performance in battle. Huh. It seems it holds a Megastone? What? In the wild, we caught it with the Megastone already? That is pretty cool. What if in this game, some Pokemon might already hold their Megastones? That would be really interesting if they did. I don't think they will, but I'm just saying that would be a cool idea. I think this is just for the demo. It already has it. Well then, I suppose it's time we return back to Mossdeep City. So finally, that is going to be the end of this journey. Man, that took a while. I did not expect that it would take that long, but we're definitely going to show off this new Mega Pokemon that we got in the next episode. So this is not the end, guys. We're going to head back to Mossdeep. However, this will be the end of the first part. So stay tuned for part 2, probably out later today. I'm not sure, actually, but I'll try and get it out later today. My voice is not doing too hot, and I also have a wisdom tooth coming out, which is kind of painful, but hopefully I'll be able to get it out for you guys later today, and I'll do part 2. We're going to check out all the Mega Evolutions available in this demo, as well as do another one of those side missions. You'll find that there are many more Pokemon in the Hoenn region capable of Mega Evolution, including the one that we recently met. And another possible form of evolution, though lost incredibly ancient times. Of course, he's talking about Primal Evolution, or Primal Reversion. Oh, there we go. Yes, Primal Reversion. Team Magma and Team Aqua may be after that power. This world still holds many more mysteries and surprises that we can imagine. I wonder what you and your team will see, what you will feel in a world like that. I wonder how you'll grow and change. No words can describe how exciting this will be. I will say goodbye to you for now, Orlando. I will be waiting eagerly for the day when I meet you and your Pokemon again. This is kind of like borderline breaking the fourth wall, though, which is kind of weird. But here's the intro of the games. I said the intro, but I guess it's more like a, teaser kind of thing. More adventures are waiting for you in the full game. Transfer the Glalie you caught to your copy of the full game, and of course it's going to have the Glaliite, or whatever the Megastone for Glalie is. Oh, okay, yeah, we can set out for another adventure of fun. I don't know if this one even counts as your first one, but it is going to save, and next time you start it up, which is going to be right now, the title screen is going to change, and now you can see bubbly bubbles on it, and when you start up the demo itself, everything will kind of be swapped around, so Latios will be the one that will fly us down to Mossdeep. I think so. Oh, I guess he doesn't really show up at the beginning, but if you go on an adventure with Steven, it'll be Latios instead of Latias, and if you start up your demo with the bubbles, then you'll fight Team Aqua at the Space Center instead of Magma, so I guess a few things swap around. Overall, it's almost the same thing though, so it's just to show off that there are 2 different games, and the differences are pretty minor. So you've returned. This is our second such meeting. Ah yes, before I forget, I've set you up with a few more Pokemon, so you can enjoy our little explorations even more. I hope you'll enjoy your time with them, learning about each in turn. If you feel like going on a bit of an adventure with me, say the word. I would be delighted to take you along. So just to check out our Pokemon here, you can see we've got the Sora that we just got, Sceptile, Swampert, and Blaziken. All of them are going to be holding their Mega Stones, so you can see we've got the Glalie Light on Glalie here, Sceptilite, Blazikenite, and the Swampertite. Yeah, that is what Swampert becomes when he Mega Evolves. He's real tight for sure. But those are the 4 Pokemon that you get to use throughout the demo. It would be Steelix instead of Glalie in the Japanese version. And then the other thing is that there are a couple of other options available here. Instead of just let's go on an adventure, we now have check rewards, send a full game, and quit playing, which was there before. But perhaps I ought to give you a bit of advice about the rewards you can send. Glalie. Yeah, you can send Glalie to the full game. I expect it will be a great ally, one you can depend on. But as you play the demo more, you can actually get other rewards in here. So, like I said, guys, I will definitely be doing all of this, trying to get all the rewards and playing it daily, just to try and get that special event that I talked about, where you get to play with May. And one other thing that I should mention is that the more you play it, the more people will actually show up here in the town. So right now, no one is here, but I think if we play it one more time, there would be some more people. So check out part 2. We're going to be playing with Mega Glalie, Mega Swampert, and Sceptile again, and I guess Blaziken as well. Thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed, be sure to leave a like. I am going to go drink a ton of water, and hopefully my voice comes back, because I feel it kind of going away right now, which is not good at all. That is going to be it now, so see you guys next time.